Hello, hello. Give me just a minute. I think I have all of the platforms covered. I'm shocked. So you can watch from the website if you go under live selling. I think even the phone app if you go under live selling. And then, of course, Wigs by Robin on the Book of Face. Instagram, IG is Shop Wigs by Robin. And now we have TikTok up and running. Hello, hello, everyone. It's a little impromptu live show. This is Robin with Wigs by Robin, Shanique Boutique. So just a reminder that my schedule, hello, thank you. My scheduled live shows are going to be on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and Monday evenings. Those are the 2 evenings that I'll be doing scheduled shows. So you can always catch me on all of these platforms on Sunday nights and Monday nights, unless I have something going on, and I'll let you know ahead of time. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, hello. Vixen Wig. Oh, Lord, let me think. You told me your name, and I'm horrible with names. But I'm glad you're here. And so today's going to be a little bit different. My mom is using the barn today, which is typically where I do my live shows. So I had to drag 2 of my racks into my camper, which, needless to say, there's not much room. So I'm just going to do a sit down question and answer, try on some of the wigs. I don't have them all in here. I couldn't drag all of them in here. Hi, Sweet Pea. So if you're watching from TikTok, there's no cart there because I no longer sell on TikTok. Now, I tried many times, like 5 different times, but unfortunately, people took advantage of the return policy. I know there's times when things need to be returned or we make mistakes, but this was just overwhelming and I just lost so much money that I couldn't do it again. So the LINK and the B10 is there. For the Robin's Wigs .com and the Telly app, and that's for iOS and Android. All the links are there in the tree. Okay? So you can find everything there. If you're watching from another platform, I have it set up through one stream system where you can actually have the cart and purchase from there. And that would be Book of Face, Wigs by Robin, IG, Shop Wigs by Robin, YouTube, Wigs by Robin, or Fuzzy Fables Robin. And then actually the site itself, the website itself, you can go to the menu and go to live selling, and the live video is there, and it actually lists the products. So up to you, whatever you want to do. So Sweet Pea, you can set up a link tree, which would let the viewers know to go to your tree, but you have to be careful on TikTok. That's called diverting, and they get angry about that if you have a showcase or a shop. So you just have to be careful with that. I think people are learning. I mean, like I said, I would love to sell them on TikTok, but until they change that policy where we cannot deny a refund or a return, I won't be back on there. It's just, I'm too small. I can't lose that kind of money. The big manufacturers can stand to lose that money. They can resell them. They just resell them as pre-cut lace and move on. I don't have the money to do that. Yeah, you can just add your link with your code, since you're an affiliate, to your link tree, and just explain to people how they can look up the products from there. Okay, yeah, if you don't mind, just like, share. Let's get some more viewers in here. Like I said, today is going to be a little bit different. It's kind of a sit down, answer questions. Like if you have any questions, I'm pretty much an open book and very transparent. I will not discuss anything that has to do with other retailers. I wish them all the very, very best. I have no issues with anyone. If you want to talk about the manufacturers, or if you want to talk, I won't give you names, of course, but if you want to talk about processes or how they work, or what's the difference between a custom designed and a customized, or any of those things, ask. If it's something I don't feel comfortable telling you, I won't. I've given away a lot of information to a lot of people, and that's burned me in the past. And again, I apologize for my teeth. I am in the process. I had radiation 25 years ago, and I was overdosed on the internal radiation, and I've had teeth problems ever since, but they've gotten a lot worse. So I am actually getting them. Thank you, Lorraine. I'm getting them removed. They couldn't remove as many as I wanted last week, but they did remove some. At least I'm not quite as slurred now. But that would be why I'm not smiling from ear to ear, or, the pain's gone. So that's good. So again, I'm going to try to answer questions. I'm looking at both, all the platforms. So if you'll give me just a minute. So as I said, so I offer lots of different products. Yeah, and I appreciate that. I do. I'm big on teeth, like it's my thing, and it really bugs me. But that radiation saved my life, so I can't complain. I'm alive today, 25 years later, and that is okay. A lot of people have to go through this that don't have radiation. Teeth, when you get older, they just start acting up. So anyway, all right. Again, I sell lots of products. So I sell budget friendly. I sell your drop ship products that most of you see all over TikTok. I sell customized drop ship products, which means, you can purchase a wig straight as you see it on TikTok for the same amount of money, or I can customize it. I can thin it. I can cut it. I can style it, lift it, do all kinds of things to it, and sell it differently. You have options. So you can literally go on there and click, no, I don't want you to do anything to it. I want it just like it is in this picture. It's going to come straight from the manufacturer to you, and I'm never going to see it. I'm not going to customize it. Boom. So, or it's going to come to me, I'm going to customize it, and I'm going to send it to you. But at least you have those options, and it doesn't matter to me. I don't have to charge more when I'm not doing anything to it. So, it wouldn't even come in my packaging. It might have a Smilco, however you want to say it, label in it. Whatever. It doesn't matter, because those are stock wigs that are budget friendly. They're fantastic. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay. Now, are they WBR wigs? No. Even when I customize them, no. I have a certain set of WBR, Wigs by Robin wigs, that I am very particular about. You know, hairlines are my things. It doesn't bother everybody, it bothers me. Like, I have to have this awesome, awesome hairline, and that's what I'm known for. Dolly, absolutely. Dolly is one that is a customized, which means I bought it from the manufacturer because I absolutely loved the hairline, the coloring, everything about it. And luckily, that one had a lot more curl and bounce than a lot of them that I purchased. So I ended up customizing her into that particular style. And as soon as I finished, I was just, my mouth was to the ground. I absolutely loved it. And I've just gotten better and better and better at it. And now she's Dolly. So she only comes in blonde at the moment, but I did notice that there is a dark brown and a brown with copper that also has that extra bounce and curl that I think I can make into a dolly as well. But I'm going to get them this next week. When I customize them, if I can do the same style, then I absolutely will. Dolly is one of the, yes, I love Dolly. I just love the lift. I love the coloring. Yes, the brown with the copper appears. Like I said, I've tried it on some of my other ones that come from the same manufacturer that are fantastic quality, but they don't quite have as much curl and they just don't come out the same. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on, and that's why she's only been in a blonde so far. So that is my Luxe lace front. So when you see that collection of Luxe lace front WBR, that is going to be either customized or custom designed. It could be both because that is a particular manufacturer that makes the best hairlines ever. They cost me more money, so I have to charge more for them. Most people don't use them because they are so expensive. But I feel that that is more representative of my um, taste and likings and what I want to put out. So they are making me customs. They made Megan, which if you have her, you understand. And they made Kim, which is going to go back up for pre-order in different colors. So the two that they did make me sold out very quickly and were a huge hit. Again, that Luxe lace front, you just can't beat it. The thing about that manufacturer is I'm waiting on 5 samples. I've been waiting several months. But luckily I can get the sample in hand. We are required to purchase 50 of each. So that is one I have to do a pre-order on. But at least I'll have the sample on my head. And luckily some of my affiliates ordered some samples. So we'll be able to show you exactly what they're going to look like and do pre-orders from there. I have no doubt they'll sell. Again, it's just a different hairline, a different ball game with those. To me, they are the best of the best in synthetic. Now, I also have a budget-friendly line where I have some stocks that some of them I don't do anything to because they don't need anything done. But if they come in and their density is 180 and they tangle easily, I'm going to fix them before I send them out. But I also have my custom design WBR budget friendly in that section as well. Now that is from a different manufacturer that I don't pay quite as much, but the hair quality is fantastic. The hairline is great. I've never had an issue or complaint about them. They are typically the ones that you're going to see on a lot of the retailers that we purchase from. All right, most of them buy from either that manufacturer or a manufacturer like that. Again, excellent quality, but I have them at a budget-friendly price. And if they say custom designed, that means I designed it, created it, and had it made. It's strictly mine. You shouldn't see it anywhere else. If it says customized, then that means that the manufacturer made it up. I thought it was fantastic. It's usually only sold to retailers. and you can't find it all over the place. And I just customize it when I get it or sell it just like it is. Because sometimes, as you've noticed, we sell the same things. And that's okay. That's okay because we are perfectly okay to do that. And it just depends on who you want to purchase from, which is your right totally. But shop around and see who has it the cheapest if it's the same one. Of course, you have a loyalty to a company. I understand. Now, another thing is monofilaments. Monofilaments are becoming more popular and more popular, and if you own one, you understand why. Monofilaments are just a step above. They have a monofilament lace, which tends to be thicker, it lasts longer, and it hides the knots better. So it's going to look more realistic no matter what the color of the wig. Okay? Those are more expensive because they do cost more to make and they take longer to make depending on the lace space. So I have made one custom designed, and that was Hudson. I wasn't as happy with her because her fibers were a little bit rougher than what I was used to. I'm used to Futura and Futura blends. This was not. The coloring was great. The cap construction was great. The fit was fantastic. It wasn't too small. But I ended up selling her for a discounted rate. So some of the people ended up buying too. They liked her so much. So I could definitely see keeping that particular line, even with the rougher fibers, because sometimes they're easier to maneuver at a very budget-friendly price. So I'll keep doing those. I just placed an order for another Hudson mono that is very much like the Hudson lace front. Now, if you've seen her, you know that she's definitely a little different coloring, a little lighter, a little more springy, summer, but beautiful coloring, very lightweight. She is going to be, should be the next mono to come out. So what I'm doing is a lot of my lace fronts that I have custom designed, like Lily, which I love, I'm going to be putting in a mono design as well. And it can be done very easily because it's the same manufacturer and they will be able to do it just like the lace. It's about the same parting space, 13 by 3s. It is not a full mono lace front. However, I did just do a sample with another company for a full mono lace front. And it's just the sample. I'll get it first. Some of the most beautiful coloring that you have seen for the fall. I'm very excited. This week I'm placing my order for my Halloween wigs, getting ready for those. They are not going to be too dramatic. Maybe when I get bigger and have money to blow, I can make some dramatic ones. But these are gorgeous. And hello, Stephanie. Hello. These are going to be gorgeous. So I have lots coming. Oh, and of course, I sell luxury brand name monos as well through BA Wigs, Beauty Alchemy. So you can purchase them through my site. It's under the it's under luxury name brand mono wigs or something like that. Sorry. So you can go there, and I have every name brand mono wig that Ryan has. It's already marked down the 30% that she marks hers down on my site, and then you can use one of our affiliate codes to get an extra 15% off. So you end up paying the same price, which is exciting. And that helps us too. I finally ended up selling some, and I'm so excited. I watched Ryan's live last night, and she was doing these color swatches, which was the coolest thing. And I've never thought about doing that, but I'm definitely going to order that packet of color swatches because it does make a difference. Like this wig would look so much better if I had a different color and it wasn't something so similar on. It does make a difference. So again, I've got something for everyone. I even do custom design, budget friendly. So hard caps that are custom designed that no one else carries, like my Helga, my Bree, my Mitzi. Um, yeah. So I've got a little bit of something for everyone. And I think that if you just kind of flip through and look, and you're going to find something that you love. Sorry, I'm going to try to read. I'm going to try to read your comments. Yay! Hi, Robin. Congratulations. Yeah, nice. So, when are you going to be graduating? Good for you. I still have my nurse practitioner, but I don't. I'm not using it right now. I want to make this work, and if I can build this up enough and make enough to live, I get much more happiness out of this. Oh, great. Well, congratulations. I know how difficult it is to get in at Sneed, and so you're going to be on your way and you're going to do great. And if you need to ask me any questions, feel free to do so. Oh, well, thank you. That is so sweet. I haven't always been an inspiration to everyone, but healthcare has changed a lot, and it just I got so sick last year um, that I had a stroke, and I just honestly I couldn't function very well as an NP. Now I'm back to normal. I'm back to my baseline. I have all the confidence that I can go back to work, but I've gotten so involved with this that I really have no desire to. So we'll see. We'll see where life leads. If sales stop and I fail, then I'm going back to work. If they don't, I do want to get my teeth fixed first, though. Nothing like going to a job interview missing a bunch of teeth. So, hey, Brenda. Oh, nice, girl. I had thought, seriously, since Alabama now will allow us to administer Botox, which is the craziest thing ever. Alabama was the only state out of 50 when I was here before that I could not administer Botox. Like in California, the RNs do it. So, like, never did understand it, but now we can. And I thought seriously about incorporating something like that, maybe a med clinic I don't want to be primary again or jail. Forget it. Never touch that again. But maybe in Huntsville or somewhere, I wouldn't mind doing like a med spa and introducing my wigs as well. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. It's a possibility. So anyway, I am so happy to hear from you. You'll have to come over since you're so close. You'll have to come help me sometime with my wig stuff. I'm always looking. Miss Sweet Pea said she's going to come help me do some shows. So this is one of the drop ship wigs. So this is actually a Smilko wig that is normally like 28 inches long and curly, and I just customized her. Not everyone wants to wear a 28-inch, 180 density wig. Some people do, and that's okay. And that's why you have two options. You have the option of purchasing it just like you see it and it coming straight from the manufacturer, cheaper, or the option of, but nope. Uh-oh, Stephanie, what you saying nope to, girlfriend? Oh, yeah. I mean, well, Stephanie, you probably would like to wear the 28-inch, 180 density, but I know that you wouldn't like this white with no rooting. That is where Stephanie draws the line. No, not 180 density. Okay. I know you like them big, but I think you like them thinner and big. Is that right? Like adding the volume. Stephanie does a lot of lives for me and BA Wigs and several other companies, which I won't name. But um, yeah, yeah. To me, thinner and adding that volume artificially is much better. Oh, me too. Me too. And I have to understand that not everybody loves big hair, and I get that. So when you see a picture on the website and you're like, girl, that hair's too big for me, know that I have probably made it that big if it's one that I've customized, and you can definitely tone that down, and it doesn't have to be as big as what I make it. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Stephanie is. And she gives me lots of good advice. I have lots of great affiliates, and I have three that have been with me since the very beginning. Through all the trials and tribulations and the drama and everything, and Reagan, Gypsy, and Lisa. I didn't know Stephanie then, or she probably would have. But, you know, people that have stuck by me a really long time, and even some that left and came back. So, yeah, I'm very fortunate. I have definitely surrounded myself with some good folks that are very uplifting. Yeah, I do believe that I do. Yes, absolutely. And when I get down or I get like, oh, I haven't had any sales today, Ryan will tell me, we're not doing that. Positive vibes only. So then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to have 100 sales today. So she's my motivator as well. Yeah, sweet pea, we all have to start somewhere. Being an affiliate can be tough. And I have to tiptoe sometimes because when I say things, I'm very blunt, direct, and to the point, and I don't want to come across as being brutal. But this is a business, and so I do push people. I'm a little bit of a pusher, um, and so it's something that I'll help you with anytime you need it. And we all start somewhere. I remember the first live that I did. I did lots of videos. I did videos about putting on makeup. And it wasn't trying to teach people how to put it on. It was, hey, walk with me through this journey to learn how to put it on. Because I didn't know how. And they did okay, but they were just Facebook. I didn't do anything on TikTok. So I remember the first time I did a live on TikTok, I got so nauseated that I had to turn around and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up on live TikTok. And I said, I have an emergency, got to go. Boom. Just shut it off and went and threw up. The second time, I was just sweaty and felt like I was going to pass out. And again, I just ended it early. And then I sat down in a chair for a long time to do my TikToks because I didn't seem to get as nauseated and as sweaty and feeling like I was going to pass out as long as I was sitting. So I literally arranged my room to where I could do that. Now I'm totally comfortable. I don't mind making a complete fool out of myself. I am, yeah, nothing really, I'll have people on here insulting me and I just think it's funny. But I have a very odd sense of humor, as most do in the healthcare field. We deal with life and death all the time, and I've done it for decades. And so we have to find stuff funny sometimes just to get through the day. So it kind of warps your sense of humor. Um, and that's how we handle those things. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And you can do a live show if you have minimum, you've got plenty to do a live show. Um, it's something that don't expect. I mean, I have what, 13 people in here. I mean, don't expect to have hundreds of people watching you in the beginning. I mean, it might happen and that's great. But typically, the only time I have 100 people watching me is when I'm showing my ass about something. That's sad. That is really sad, but it's true. It's true. And I've got to either be dancing, looking crazy goofy, wearing a mohawk, or really pissed off about something and raising hell. That's when I get 100 and I keep 75 of them constantly. So again, it comes with time. It comes with just repetitiveness. That's why it's true, Brenda. You know it's true, girl. People love to watch people angry. They love drama. But I'm not going to be in that drama with retail stuff. But I will totally be in that drama. Hi, Annie. I will totally be in that drama with the manufacturer. I will totally give them drama. Hi, Ann. I'm so glad you're here. And I shipped yours out the very last Hudson. You got the last one, girl. But yeah, I mean, it's true. Brenda, like, tell me, do you, when I first started watching some of your lives, you used to have guys on there a lot that were trying to slip into your show. Are they still doing that? Oh, yes, Melissa, I feel so much better. So I'm in no pain today. So that is awesome. Um, Possibly bringing Kira back. Yes. Don't get rid of her. I will bring her back, but she's probably going to be a little bit different style. But the coloring, absolutely. Okay, Brenda. That's good. I knew in the beginning they were um, sliding in there, and they do that. It's like, dude, this is not a dating app. Come on. If I was looking for a man, you think I'd be taking my hair off? Well, I can tell you that I have watched them again recently, and you're doing a great job. So hang in there, Miss Brenda. Yeah, I mean, if one of these sugar daddies ever actually sent me $5,000 to my account, yeah, I wouldn't know it because I mean, I just flip right through, and I'm like, you're a bunch of crazies. Nobody's gonna do that. Come on. But I did. Okay, so anybody, this is like a PSA. All right, anybody that thinks any of that crap is real, you need to watch. Oh, what was it? What was it? I watched it on Netflix the other night and it was so perfect. It explained exactly how it was something about these three or four. Now, there was hundreds or thousands, but there was this one man that these four women were like sending money. Honey, one of them had sent $1.5 million. I mean, it was in euros, but I mean, I'm like, and they never saw the person. But let me tell you, so there's this group of scammers called the Yahoo Boys. Yes, the Yahoo Boys in Nigeria that do this to these women. They target women, married, single, doesn't matter. These women are using this picture. They even got so good that they're making AI videos where this guy is actually talking to them on a FaceTime. So at this point, unless you can touch that person physically, don't be sending them money. Now, I never fell for that crap even the first time because number one, I'm too tight for that. And any guy that's ever, I mean, within the first month of knowing me, asked me for money, I'm like, get the F out of my car. Just go. I'm not here to support you. But yeah, man, very vulnerable women that just want to feel that love and comfort and security, and they were making them feel that way, and they were just sending them money hand over fist. No, we shouldn't. I mean, if you're married to somebody for 20 years and they have a injury and you need to support them, I get that. But um, that's why I don't date. I mean, you think about it. I'm 55. Honestly, I've only ever been attracted to older men, except young blood. We'll talk about that in a minute. Um, I've only been attracted to older men. So older men than me in their 60s, yeah, I'm I'm not looking to take care of anybody. So I'll date and I'll do my thing, but I'm not going to be in a relationship. But y'all, young blood girls, I didn't even know who the heck. Hi, Reagan. I didn't even know who young blood was until last week when I saw him with Ozzy. That's a pretty boy. That is a pretty boy. And I would totally go see his concert if it wasn't sold out. I think that's the only dude that's younger than me that I've ever just lusted over. It is just ridiculous. Brenda, honey, you got to look, girl. He's all over TikTok. If you just search YUNGBLUD. So it's not spelled like it's supposed to be. But young blood. YUNGBLUD. Yeah, right there. Reagan knows who it is. I didn't know the boy existed, and evidently he's been around since he was 17, and he's 27 now. But I'm like, all these menopausal women are like all over TikTok, like dreaming about him. And it's so funny. Oh, Stephanie, you got to look him up. I mean, he's not everybody's cup of tea. He's legal age. Yeah, if he was 17, I wouldn't be posting this. Yeah, go look at him. I'm telling you, like, he's just, and then not only is he beautiful physically, but the stuff that comes out of his mouth, not charging too much for concerts and thinking concerts are overcharged and giving the U.S. customers discounts on their tickets and don't buy from scalpers and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, come to mama. Well, I saw an interview and they asked him how old is the oldest person that he had been with. And he said 37. He said, but I learned a lot. And I'm like, honey, you can learn a whole lot from somebody in their 50s. 37, they don't know shit. But yeah, I mean, it is, yeah, he's a little obsession. So, and let me tell you, I'm in the middle of menopause, so I don't give two rips. Like if somebody came near me with an appendage, I'd probably just cut it off. Like I have no desire. But that boy's pretty. He's pretty. Yeah, I think he like pulled me out of menopause a little bit. Like I was all of a sudden like, whoop, is my estrogen coming back? So again, I told you that I sold luxury brand names. So these are from BA Wigs, but you can purchase them through my store. I sold 2 of these yesterday. This is Ignite. I think it's one of John Renault's biggest sellers, but let me tell you, it just is my favorite wig of all time. I can't say enough good. This is the Palm Springs Blonde, and I have worn this so doggone many times that I'm going to have to get a backup soon. But The new color that just came out, Catalina Blonde. Yeah, that will be the next one I get. Like, for sure. I have worn this one so much that the lace is becoming just a tad bit loose up there. But again, I have worn it a bunch. Probably more, definitely more than any wig I've ever worn. But look at that, how gorgeous. And again, you can't go wrong with a mono. So we carry all of them. All right, we carry all of them. And I think Ignite comes in like 40 something colors. So if you don't wear blondes, there's plenty. That Catalina blonde is more of an ashy blonde with platinum. She is stunning. 44 colors. There you go. Stephanie is an affiliate for BA Wigs, so she probably knows a lot more about these than myself. There's one coming out in October that I actually have. It's just been out of stock for a while, and I will be pushing that one for sure. But they have some that are a lot longer back here. They have shorter pixies, and then of course they have human hair, luxury hand tied, all of those things. And you can use your favorite WBR affiliate code to get 15% off the already marked down 30%. So when she marks hers down, they're marked down in my store as well. So just remember that. You don't have to go to her store to get a bigger discount. You can purchase from my store, use an affiliate code, and get the same discount. It's the same price. And it is shipped from Ryan. I don't have any of them in stock. I don't hold any of them here. All I do is purchase my own to display. It's almost like I'm an affiliate for her. Okay? I just make a little, my affiliates make a little commission. I'm able to give a little bit of a discount, and then I get a tiny commission as well. And again, you know, my affiliates all have codes. They have links. You can use either. If you don't have an affiliate code, I have a code Robin S that you can use to get that 15% off. But this is Ignite, and she is just amazing. So, is there any in particular? Now, I am a little bit low on stock right now. Yes, the raspberry is. I'm a little bit low on stock right now, but I'm going to just show you what I have. And it's not that I'm that low. They're in the barn where the shower is taking place. So I only was able to carry 2 racks out here. So I'll show you what I have. All right. Hang tight. So Lily, I'm sorry, my whole table's moving. So Lily is one that I just custom designed, and you're going to see that it's a lot like the Ignite, but it is a lace front. She is also available right now. I have some salt and pepper coming, Shirley. I usually always keep salt and pepper because it's some of my favorite. But Stacy, Bonnie are coming back. I think they're listed on the site. I just don't have them in stock at the moment, but they'll be here in a few days. But they are available for purchase, and they are fantastic. But this Lily, I absolutely love the coloring. It is a light coloring, like a very cool tone blonde with rooting. It is a budget-friendly, custom-designed WBR 13x3 lace front, free parting, closed wefted, adjustable straps, and combs. And this is the stunning Lily in a lace front. They did a great job. Now, unfortunately, she sold out, but she is available for pre-order in this color. She's available for pre-order in several colors. I think the next one that's coming out is going to be a mocha latte, which is going to be a brown with blonde highlights. Premium heat resistant synthetic. She's got the stacked back, longer front, which of course, if you don't like it hanging down that long, you can always clip it. I just like anything that is unique and different. You can always put it behind your ears because it is ear to ear lace. But she's got that little bit of permatease to give you that great lift. The rooting looks a little darker than it is in here in the camper because the light is pretty bright and it's actually more of a dark brown, but not too dark. So this is the original Lily. I will be coming out with her basically in every color. She's lightweight. She's beautiful. Also, geez, oh Pete, I love the way you talk, Brenda. Um, the price for her is, I believe, $89, but she is a pre-order right now. So you anything that you order in the pre-order section, you get an extra 5% off, even on top of an affiliate code. So that means basically you're getting 20% off and free shipping. I just started yesterday. Every order over $75 is free shipping. It was 125 and I've decreased it to 75. So, but even before that, pre-orders were free shipping anyway. So again, and also she's going to be offered in a mono form. All right. So she is a pre-order in mono as well. Thank you. Yep. It's the perfect little rooting. I actually had her in a non-rooted and I didn't like her as well. That's the sample they sent me. So they sent me another Brie that's a basic, budget friendly, shorter one. And I was like, oh, no, no, no. I want Lily in this color. So, yes, as a matter of fact, if you look at Josie, Josie, on the SITE, which is the link is in the B10, Josie is a large cap. She was supposed to be a standard, and they made them all in large. So she is a custom designed WBR Futura Fiber, best of the best, beautiful wig that I marked down because I've had them for a while, and the cap was too large for most people. Yep, yep. This is close. It's not mono, but I am going to make it in a mono. So, but that is Lily. I do have petites, but I don't order them specifically. I'm not quite big enough yet to be ordering like one of each size. It just financially I can't do it, but I'll get to that. I will. Um, but there's a lot of mine that just come petite, and I typically, especially the monofilaments. If it's a monofilament, you can pretty much guarantee that it's a petite to standard. But I do have some lace fronts that are petite, and I will typically put that information in the description because I try all of them. And if I see that one is smaller than a standard size, even though it's supposed to be standard, I will put in there it fits petite to standard because I don't want someone with a larger head purchasing it and not being able to wear it. Megan is one that is more of a petite to standard. This new Megan. The older Megan was a standard, but the new Megan that I still have in stock, which is awesome, custom designed, luxe lace front. She is actually a petite to standard. All right, let me grab another one. All right, this next one is a luxe lace front. I don't have any of the medium length calico customized. I do have a shorter one, and I'll show that today as well. So the luxe lace front, if you get up really close, you're going to see the difference. All right, so single knotting, pre-plucked hairline, 13 by 4 HD lace, so it's going to be the closest to match your skin. Closed wefted adjustable straps. This is Rain. Rain is a stunning, stunning wig. So she is 100% Futura, and she is this gorgeous copper with darker rooting. And see, you can just see such a huge difference with that hairline. And again, that ring light's always going to make the rooting look just a tad darker, but it is pretty dark. But this is Rain. So I have thinned and I have customized, and Rain is gorgeous. And Rain is a standard, but definitely a smaller standard. So I don't, I'm straight up standard, maybe a little on the petite side. This fits me perfectly. If I were to adjust the straps, I can see where it would fit a petite. So Futura is the fiber, the synthetic fiber. It is one of the best available. There's a lot of blends with Futura. Hi, Monique. There's a lot of blends with Futura. So you can get a Bio Futura, which has some blends. You can get 100% Futura. Everybody's different. The 100% Futura tends to be a little bit shinier, but not in a wiggy shine. Okay, it's more of a healthy shine to me. I don't like a wiggy shine. This is more of like a hey, your hair's healthy shine. But if you feel it's too shiny, literally take you a bottle of dry shampoo, spray it, brush through it, and that's gone no matter what wig it is. So I don't even worry about the shine anymore. But to me, they don't tangle quite as much. And I just love them. Like customizing them and cutting them is like butter sometimes. They're easy to maneuver. But, you know, it has its downside too, which is sometimes it don't have quite as much lift, but I fix that. You know, I add a little permatease and when I customize them and make them lift a little more, but you know, there's just I sell lots of different ones. So I'm gonna have Futura, I'm gonna have Bio Futura, I'm gonna have some that don't have Futura at all, but the Futura is my favorite, personally. And the coloring, but now Futura doesn't come in like fantasy colors. So, you know, it's more natural colors. So if it's 100% Futura, most of the time it's going to be a more natural coloring instead of fantasy color. All right. So that is Rain, Raine. And Rain, think is like 110, and then you can get 15% off with an affiliate code. Now remember, this luxe lace front is why you're paying more. Most people don't carry that because they are a lot more expensive than most of the other manufacturers. But to me, that hairline alone is worth that extra 20 or 30 bucks. It just makes a huge, huge difference. Now, another that has become very popular in my world is Stacia. So, Stacia is one that I released recently that has been selling beautifully. She comes in lots of colors. This is the Vanilla Melt. It is that luxe lace front, pre-plucked hairline, single knotting. It is a 13 by 6, so it has a huge, huge parting space. Close wefted adjustable straps and combs. This is the vanilla melt. So they're basically just medium bob with a lot of layering to give it like more lift. It is a Futura blend. And look at the hairline. How amazing. And again, totally free parting. Their rooting also, this manufacturer has the best rooting. Like, I mean, it is phenomenal. They know just what kind of rooting to do and not make it overwhelming. But this is the Stacia Vanilla Melt. And again, she comes in lots of colors. So when you go on the SITE, you'll see Stacia. And so that means the whole collection. You'll go down through there and look at the options, and you'll see all the options. So when you click on it, that option, you should see a picture of that one in that color. But again, so soft and customized. The iced mocha and the mocha latte, I think, have been the biggest sellers in Stacia. Now, I have one, some of y'all are going to laugh at this. I have one Renee. I still have that one Renee that's just sitting there by herself. But she's a custom design WBR. There's only one left. She has a lot of density. So if you're a brand new wig wearer, you might not want to do this one just because justice for Renee. Exactly. She just sitting there. She just sitting there lonesome. No friends, no nothing. Reagan has her and loves her. 13 by 3, lace front, free parting. Yes, she's got density, but to have this style, you got to have the density. There's some wigs that just wouldn't look the same unless they had that density. Okay. Now, you can thin her some if you want to, but she is a stunning, like champagne blonde with lighter blonde. And you know, I've had this sample for a minute, so I've brushed her a few times. She don't come out of the bag quite as poofy, but she's got those Utah curls. She's got a great hairline. She's budget friendly, and the coloring is amazing. And there's one. Somebody really needs to get her because she's just sitting there by herself. Just sitting there. Poor Renee. Poor Renee. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything to anybody. There's no reason not to buy her. She's the last one. That is Renee. Renee will come in different colors because she actually sold very well and got great reviews, regardless if there's one left or not. Now, talking about my budget friendly, I have the Michelle's. And I've had these Michelle's quite some time. I guess since the beginning. I opened my store like November of 23. And I absolutely love these basic Michelle's. They have the perfect little bangs. This is the Michelle Mocha Latte. So they have really cute bangs, which of course you can trim or whatever. I don't think they need thinning, but they have a great fake scalp. They have, this one has beautiful coloring. Look at this. And they all have the same curl pattern, long layers. They're around 26 inches. And they're just stunning. This is the Michelle Mocha Latte. She also comes in a light blonde and a copper that are gorgeous. And they are budget friendly. Now, if you like a bob and you like a dark hair, Venice is your gal. Venice. She is a customized WBR 13x3 luxe lace front. Now, where that luxe lace front comes in to be so important is with a dark color. So with blonde coloring, you can totally get away with double knotting or whatever. But when it comes to a dark wig, you want single knotting or whatever type. I'm not the pro at that. Okay. I just know that single knotting is fantastic, and I'll show you why. So this is Venice close wefted adjustable straps and combs. She's customized by WBR, and she's adorable, soft black. She's not shiny, y'all. It's just that ring light. But soft black asymmetrical bob, a little stacked in the back. And look at the hairline. For a dark wig, it is fantastic. As you know, you cannot do my puzzle. You cannot bleach synthetic hair. So you're never going to be able to 100% do away with knots. Even on a mono wig, sometimes I can see the knots. Human hair is the only ones that you can actually bleach the knots and make them invisible. So if anybody tells you different. Now, my satinas, if you add a satin top, but again, you're looking at, they didn't go over very well because people didn't want to pay more for them. I don't think they understood how much difference it would make. But you might be surprised what you look like with black hair. I've had people try them on and be like, "Oh, I never thought I could wear blonde hair, but I can." Evidently, my aunt told me I should have been a blonde. I was like, yeah, I probably missed out on a lot of fun growing up. So that is Venice. Now, another is Cara. So Cara comes in, the Cara OG is probably my favorite, but this is the Cara Brown Sugar, still gorgeous. She is a 13x4 lace front, free parting, appears to have a pre-plucked hairline, adjustable straps and combs. And this is the Cara Brown Sugar. She's a little asymmetrical lob. So you got some beautiful coloring. Sorry, she's been hanging upside down. I think I got her twisted or something. So again, beautiful coloring. You've got these browns and this platinum in the front. And I can still get the OG. And she's listed on the SITE. But this is Cara Brown Sugar. Premium heat resistant synthetic. Peaches. So Peaches is a customer favorite. It's a 13x3 luxe lace front, free parting, premium heat resistant Futura blend. This is Peaches, and I want y'all to look at this hairline. Okay, so Peaches is this warmer blonde with, I don't know, it's like almost like a little hint of peach, but it's not peach, okay? It's just a dark blonde. But look at that hairline, that Scandinavian hairline, how gorgeous. So realistic. Anytime you put lighter hair in the front, it's always going to look more real. But this one, they just did it perfectly. So she is customized and available. This is Miss Peaches. I just love her. And she is a Futura blend and with that luxe lace that we love. Peaches. Farrah. So Farrah is a new release, and Farrah is a custom designed WBR. As you might remember, if you've been following me, I released Farrah last year, and she was a little bit more of a warmer blonde, maybe a neutral blonde, which was beautiful. And I decided this year, because I love her style so much, to make her again, but I did her as a cooler blonde. So this is the new Farrah. Farrah's going to come in lots of colors because I love Farrah's style and density and everything about her. She is budget friendly, custom designed WBR, 13 by 3, lace front, free parting, premium heat resistant Futura blend. This is Miss Farrah in the cool blonde. Now this rooting is perfection. It is a very dark blonde or light brown. And I love the style, the density, the curl pattern. She's just perfection. This is the cool tone Farrah. And again, a great hairline, budget friendly. And there are a few left that I can ship immediately. Or Monday. Monday would be immediately now. But Farrah is awesome. And like I said, I think the next color I'm going to do is something to, to do with the fall, of course. But she's stunning. Perfect density. Fantastic, fantastic wig. As a budget-friendly, custom designed. Nobody else should have her exactly like this. Now, another luxury brand name monofilament is this beautiful Tressallure, also listed in the luxury brand name monofilament collection on WBR's SITE. This is a partial monofilament. So if you want to know what that means typically they're going to have like temple to temple lace or ear to temple or ear to ear lace, and then a pretty big side parting or middle parting or, some kind of partial. It's not the whole thing. That makes them a little less expensive, but they're still can be pretty pricey. But again, remember, it's a monofilament. Open wefted Velcro adjustable straps. This is Los Angeles. One of my favorite. They have the bendable ear tabs, and I just love this little style. She has been one of my favorites recently. And I think this is like a buttered toast coloring, but she is phenomenal. And she's also listed. And it's under, like, if you go to the SITE, you're looking at, just type in search. You don't have to go through all the collections and wigs. Just type in search and type in Los Angeles, LOS, space, Angeles. But look at that, how cute. And that coloring is phenomenal. And again, because it's a mono, look at that hairline. Like, what hairline? And if you use an affiliate code, you get an extra 15% off of the already marked down 30% off. She is amazing. Like, I want this one in every color. I wanted the Twisted Pixie next. That was just going to be my next purchase until I saw the Catalina Blonde. And I was like, okay, I got to get something in the Catalina Blonde first. So, but I'm definitely getting the Twisted Pixie. But this one, love it. Los Angeles, Tressallure. And it's also for sale in the site, SITE. Now, you heard me talk about Megan earlier. So this is the beautiful Megan. Megan was my first custom WBR. She sold out. She was 24 inches. This is the second debut, and she's 18 inches. I spared nothing on this. Like, I wanted the best hairline, I wanted the best cap construction, the best lace, which they gave me. Even though it's a luxe lace front, single knotting, pre-plucked, which you need with a dark color wig, she's phenomenal. Added band, closed wefted, combs, adjustable straps. She is a petite to standard. Now, she was supposed to be a standard, but to me, she's more of a petite to standard. But look at this coloring. And again, the ring light is making it look a little shiny. It is not. It is a soft black with chocolate. Yeah, I'm showing you the wrong one. I customized Dream. I'm sorry. I customized Dream. This is Dream. Customized. I grabbed the wrong one. Sorry. This is still a very good one. Okay? Y'all know I do that shit. All right. This is Dream Customized. 13 by 4. Luxe lace front. Yeah. I'll show you Megan next. So this is the Dream Customized. I'm so sorry. All right. So Dream is normally like 26, 27 inches. I went ahead and customized her for another customer and liked it. So I just wanted to kind of show you. Dream has a darker root, but absolutely phenomenal, like auburn coppery coloring. And this is Dream Customized. But again, you can get her 26 inches, 27, whatever. She is the luxe lace front and 100% feature. Sorry about that. Sorry. Let's see where Miss Megan is. Okay, we'll get to Megan as soon as I come across. Because when I decided to bring these two racks out here, I kind of stacked them on top of each other. So I'll get to Megan soon. But this is Rosemarie. She's another custom designed WBR. Yes, Dream is a dream. She is closed wefted, adjustable straps and combs. I think there's only a couple of her left. This is Rosemarie. And her coloring is great. Now, as I've told you before, I did cut some length off her. I thought I had 2 of them here, but I didn't. They were at Lisa's. So she actually comes about 26 inches. So it's this beautiful darker rooting down into this rosy auburn coloring and even darker underneath. She is phenomenal. Fantastic. This is Rosemarie. And again, she comes longer. But when you place an order, yes, she is. Thank you. The coloring is amazing. When you place, Jill. No, Jill. There we go. Somebody's at the door. When you place an order, if you want them shorter or thinner or anything easy that can be done, just let me know. And, I'll get it done for you. Just make sure it's in the notes before it's sent out. That is Miss Rosemarie. Look at that coloring. That would be great for fall as well. And I think there's only 2 left. Now, I told you earlier about the budget-friendly custom design that I do. This is Helga. I love Helga, okay? So I was determined, not everyone can afford a monofilament wig. Not everyone can afford a lace front wig. But I wanted something, oh, well, thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I wanted something that not only was budget friendly, but that you didn't see everywhere. So I only make like 10 of each of these. So when you buy a budget friendly basic cap custom design from WBR, just know you're not going to be seeing it everywhere else. And it's still a great buy. So it's literally a basic cap, open wefted, adjustable straps. And this is Helga. And I love Helga. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I think there's 2 left, maybe 3. Perfect for fall. Grab her. Because the next colors I make are not going to be this color. Okay, people have been asking for browns and blondes, but I love this. She's got layering. She's got the perfect bangs. I did nothing to them. Utah curls, straight ends. I just love Helga. I designed her, had her made, so you're not going to see her anywhere else. And she's $55. She's $55 plus you can get an extra 15% off with an affiliate code. Oh, thank you. Y'all giving me the big head. I try hard. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that every wig that I have made is perfect. I could probably find something with every single one of them, but I either fix it, or there have been a couple that they sent me that were not what I asked for, and I was stuck with them. You know, these manufacturers, they don't work with you. They're like, oh, well, it's yours. I'll give you a discount on the next one, and then I never see a discount. There have been some that I have refunded people. I won't send them out. Like, I will not send them out if they don't at least look similar to what I promised. So that's why I quit doing anything with pictures, because they're never going to look 100%. They may be beautiful, but they're never going to look 100%. So I quit doing that. I only show ones that are samples on a mannequin or samples on my head. Like, you're going to see the actual picture before you do a pre-order. And let me remind you how important pre-orders are. Pre-orders is what keeps us going. Pre-orders are going to look exactly like they do on the mannequin or on my head or whatever. You don't have to worry about that. Okay? So, but pre-orders is what keeps us going. And we have a program where you can pay half down and half before it's shipped. So you don't even have to pay for the whole thing up front. All right? So that is Helga. Again, there's 2 or 3 left at the most. Now, if you like a shorter for the summer, this is Jen is perfect. And she is a luxe lace front, free parting, premium, heat resistant, Futura. This is Jen, and she's customized. But I love her. She's just kind of spunky, and she's like a warmer, neutral and warm blonde. And she's just kind of sassy, and I love her. Great hairline. The Luxe Lace hairline, which is the best. Futura fiber, 100%. The rooting is perfection. This is Jen. Jen. Okay. So this one, I catch a little heck for this one. Okay. Now, she's a budget friendly. Her little name is Mitzi. And I got to be honest, I think she's freaking adorable. But people have laughed at this wig. And I'm like, laugh on? Because I think she's adorable. She's a basic cap. And she's definitely petite. Like, she's pretty tight on me. So, I put this on my great niece's head. And she's like a child. And it fit perfectly. And it's actually very cute for a child. Like the design and the coloring and the pattern. So, you know, she's close wefted, adjustable straps. And again, she's definitely a petite. But she's got those dark bangs and that cute little curl pattern. So she's a shorty. But I think she's adorable. Now, can everybody pull it off? No. But if you're looking for something easy, breezy, and cute, that she is. And she's so inexpensive. She's like, I think $30 or something. She's custom designed, WBR, and again, petite. Definitely a petite. That is Mitzi. Okay, I'm not teasing you this time. This is actually Megan. So let's start again. Megan was my first custom design. She sold out. I hope she sells out again because she's fantastic. 13 by 4 luxe lace front, free parting, premium 100% Futura, added band, adjustable straps, combs. This is Megan. This is one I can show you why it is so important to on a dark color wig to do single knotting. Look at that. Now, if you got right up in front of me, you could definitely see the knots because, again, you can't bleach synthetic knots. But if you do single knotting, it does minimize. So from a distance or even, a little bit of distance, you can't notice it. And that is very important when it comes to dark. So Megan is a soft black with this chocolate coloring highlights, which is phenomenal. This one is 18 inches of beautiful, totally free parting, and again runs a petite to standard cap size. Most all of my luxe lace fronts are over $100. Okay, yeah, she will be because she's one that I restock, that I customize. So Jen will be available on Monday. If I custom design them, that means only a certain quantity is made. And once they're sold out, I have to make them again. And that could be a while. Megan is one of those. So I think I have 7 or 8 of Megan left. Even though she is a luxe lace, which is typically over $100 because they do cost me more, I left her at $94 because that's what I had been selling her for. And I didn't want to change it up midstream. All right. So, she is $94 plus you can get an extra 15% off with a code. If you do not have, if you have an affiliate code that you normally use, you use that code, okay? If you do not have an affiliate code, you can use Robin S to get that 15% off, okay? That is Megan. Okay, remember me telling you earlier about the luxury brand name mono that has been out of stock and is not restocking until October? This is her. So I'm not going to tell you that you can buy her right now because you can't. But I can promise you in October, she's going to sell out really fast. So I think Ryan is actually talking to him about doing some pre-orders. I think her name is Alexandra, and she is a partial mono, but she is that gorgeous, gorgeous curly girl. Now this is like a golden blonde, but she's going to come in other colors as well. Soft curls, fantastic. I love her. So as soon as I find out from Ryan if we can do a pre-order, I will definitely let you know. And because again, they sell out really fast. You blink, you're gonna miss her. Next is Lisa. Lisa's one that I've had in stock since the beginning. She is a luxe lace, premium, heat resistant, Futura, and she is stunning. Look at this coloring. How beautiful. This gorgeous blonde with darker rooting, longer layering. She is phenomenal. Lisa. I have sold a lot of Lisa, and she has gotten excellent reviews. I don't know that I've ever had anyone say anything negative about Lisa. And look at that hairline. That is Lisa. She is customized by WBR. Wigs by Robin. Yes, Lisa is gorgeous. Another gorgeous is Miss Kelsey. Kelsey is a 13 by 6 lace front, free parting. I do see a pre-plucked hairline. Adjustable straps, combs, closed wefted. This is the gorgeous Kelsey. So Kelsey is lower density. She's got that layering toward the face. She's got curtain bangs, totally free parting. But look at that coloring, how amazing. It's just a beautiful coloring. And again, I love the low density. You could definitely part her in the middle and do your curtain bangs. And she is stunning. Another one that is made like her is Zoe, and she's this light auburn that is absolutely stunning. I don't have her in stock, but I have more on the way. And she will definitely be coming in other colors as well. But this is Kelsey, and she is beautiful and less than $100, even before the discount code. Now, another drop ship. So this one is another one of those that you can get it just like it is at a lower price, or you can get it customized. This is Apple. Apple is a lace front T-part, premium heat resistant synthetic. And even though she's a T-part, you can definitely part her on the side when she's customized. But look at that coloring, how amazing. So really all I did to her was add a little bit of lift and permatease, a few more layers, and thin. So again, you can get her. The picture is on the SITE, link in the BIO. You can get her exactly as she is, shipped directly to you. I never see her, no customizations, for cheaper price. Or you can get her customized, which just means she'll come to me, I'll customize and send it straight to you. But this is Apple. She is budget friendly, and I love her coloring. Now, if you like a curly wig, I recommend Bella. Bella is a custom designed WBR 13 by 3 lace front free parting. I think there's 4 left. There might be 3 left. It is definitely a small, short curly wig, but I love her. This is Bella. So you've got your really soft curls. Sorry. You've got your really soft curls, nothing rough, asymmetrical bob. Look at that hairline, how cute. It's like a brown balayage. Shorter in the back, darker underneath. Again, nothing straw-like. Everything is very soft. The color blend is fantastic, and I just love her, especially for the summer. Nothing on your neck, nothing. And because she's got that curl, she doesn't fall on your face. She does what you want her to. She is just awesome. That is Miss Bella. Miss Bella is less than $100. She is custom designed. You won't see her anywhere else. Beautiful coloring. I'm definitely going to make her in different colors. And I think there's 3 left. Premium heat resistant, but I would not straighten her because you won't ever get these curls back where you want them. Now I have two fantastic monofilaments. These are under the luxury mono lace wigs. Okay, they're not name brand, but they're fantastic. Okay, they are full monofilament lace front, so that whole space is parting space. You're going to have lace from temple to temple on this one. It is open wefted, adjustable Velcro straps. This fits a petite to standard. You've got your bendable ear tabs. And this is Miss Sarah in the blonde. So it's a really pretty, like neutral and cool tone blondes. And if you put some like wig wax and John Renault paste or whatever, you can make it do all kinds of stuff. Peace out. Yeah. She's got some bangs, but they're very maneuverable. And she's just a stunning blonde. And again, it's Futura, heat friendly. She comes in a brown as well. But this is Sarah. And again, she is available. If you like a longer monofilament, I have Gigi in the blonde. Again, full monofilament lace front, free parting space, open wefted, Velcro adjustable straps, petite to standard cap size. This is a longer. This is the Gia blonde, and it is a neutral blonde with cool and warm tones. Non-rooted, Futura fiber. Very pretty. And Gia comes in lots of colors. There's a copper net, which is that dark brown with copper highlights that is gorgeous. Reagan has her, and she's gorgeous. Look, that hairline. Again, fantastic. Even though it's not some big, huge name brand, it's also less expensive. And to me, just as good a quality. Yes, that copper net is unbelievable. Yes, they do. They really do. You know, they do cost us a lot more to make. So unfortunately, you know, we can't sell them too budget friendly, or we're not, you know, we're giving them away. But I think as time goes on, you know, they'll always come up with something to lower the price. I have one more mono that I want to show, and she is also in that non-name brand, but this is Trixie. Trixie is a full monofilament lace front, open wefted adjustable straps, Velcro adjustable straps. This is Trixie. So she's a longer one. She's like 26 inches, but oh my goodness, how beautiful. Look at this coloring, this balayage coloring, Futura fiber blend, perfect coloring, lower density, long layering, and look at that hairline. I mean, just look. No one would ever know that's a wig. All right. We have a lot more coming in this collection. I've already ordered them. They were being shipped last night, and then we have more coming. So the ones that you see on the SITE, that's under the luxury mono lace wigs. All of those are in stock if I still have them up there. And I'm even going to be adding more. I don't necessarily have all of them to show, but we're working on that. Okay. So we will definitely have them to show as well. Either myself or some of the affiliates will have them to show. I want to have every one of them to show you because pictures sometimes just do not do them justice. And Trixie is just stunning. Stunning. That's Trixie monofilament. Now, another budget-friendly drop ship that I have is one that I actually like before I customize and I like after. So again, it's one of those that it's just your preference. So it's Sissy with a C, Cissy, and she comes beautiful and a higher density. I removed some density, gave her some layers, cut her a little bit, and this is what I have. But pictures are up of both. Lace front, T-part, premium heat resistant synthetic. This is Sissy customized. And again, even though she's a T-part, you can always part her on the side. She does very well. To me, just kind of layering her up, I was able to see her colors better. But again, she's beautiful the other way too. So either way you want to purchase her, you have options. Again, the drop ship will come straight from the manufacturer to you. I never see the wig. Or they'll send it to me and I'll customize it like this. Or if you'd rather have it shorter or longer or whatever, let me know. And this is the customized version of Sissy. But fantastic fiber. She had a little shine in the beginning, so of course I just sprayed my dry shampoo, and it got rid of it immediately. She can definitely still be a T part. I just happen to like a side part, and that's typically what I do. But she can definitely remain a T part, however you want to do her. So this is Sissy, and again, she comes in both styles. Another one of my wild childs. This one was kind of an accident, all right, but I love her. It was one of those that I'm like, no, I'm not taking that, and they're like, yeah, you are. Like you can't fight with them. It doesn't do good. So you pay up front, so it's like you're stuck with whatever they want to give you sometimes. But I don't use them anymore. Um, but she's still awesome. It's just maybe to a Chiefs game or I don't know. But this is Savannah Havana. She's a 13 by 2, lace front, free parting, premium heat resistant synthetic. And she is wild. Now, she's supposed to be like copper and blonde. Yeah. She turned out red with warm blonde. Now, it is a darker red than what that ring light shows. It's actually much prettier in person, but it's very dark rooted, a little shiny. Anyway, she's marked down pretty low. She is premium heat resistant synthetic. And if you're a Chiefs fan, this is the perfect wig for you. You need to get it. Personally, I like her, but she's not for everybody. So, customizing. I have Lily. Have you seen Lily? Because she looks a lot like Ignite. Let me get her again. Now she's a lace front, but she has a pre-order available right now for mono. She's a custom design WBR. She's probably the most like Ignite that I have. And she's actually sold out, but she is available for pre-order. And she's available in pre-order in different colors as well. And she's also available in pre-order as a mono in different colors. I plan on making this one in like every color, and in the lace front and the mono. So it's definitely different, but it's the most similar that I have. It's premium, heat resistant. Now, when you start talking about customizing wigs, I have people that ask me all the time, will you customize a wig to look like my natural hair? You can't really do that with synthetic because they demand that you buy certain quantities of each wig. You can't, they won't just make you a single one. So it's impossible almost in a synthetic, but human hair I can definitely do. It just costs a lot more. I only deal with luxury human hair. To me, it's the only hair that actually holds up, that you can actually depend on lasting more than a year. And it does cost a lot, but I can definitely do customized in that. But if you're looking for something that just looks like at night, to me, I own Ignites, and this one is about as close as you'll get in a lace front. And this is Lily, and again, she sold out within a week. She sold out, but she is up for pre-order right now, and you can even pay half down and half before it's shipped. And this is budget friendly. This is less than $100 for the lace front. The mono will be more expensive, but you can also pre-order that on a half down basis as well. And again, there's different color options. That is Lily. Raven. Raven is another beauty that I just got in. That is a luxe lace front, free parting, premium heat resistant synthetic, 13x6 with an added band. And she is this stunning, really dark brown. You can see it. It's not black. It kind of looked black from a distance, but she's a dark, dark brown. She's got some longer layering, and she comes in like a chestnut brown and a neutral blonde, almost like an ashy blonde. I haven't ordered those yet, but I am going to, and I think they are listed as an option. But fantastic fiber. Again, she's shiny, but it looks more like a natural shine instead of a wiggy shine. But again, dry shampoo, folks. Dry shampoo. Now, another of my custom designed WBR, I know that keeps falling down, is Jessica. I love Jessica, especially for a summer wig. I mean, she's just awesome. And Jessica is a 13x3 lace front, free parting, premium heat resistant synthetic. And she is just the cutest, like warmer blonde, rooted. But look how sassy and fun. She's got the big curls. Great for summer, not touching your neck. She's just adorable. This is Jessica Blonde, which means she'll be coming in other colors. Look at the hairline, how cute. And again, nothing touching your neck. Very, very easy to wear. Premium heat resistant synthetic. That is Jessica Blonde. All right, let's look at Evie. Evie is a new one, and she's very similar to Stacia, but she has more curl pattern. So Evie is a 13 by 6. Whoop, 13. Where we at? 13 by 3. Lace front, luxe lace front, free parting, premium heat resistant, Futura blend. This is the beautiful Evie. So she has the luxe lace front. She has the beautiful Futura blend coloring. But look at this curl on the bottom. Like it's just so much more curlier. So that is Evie. Beautiful, beautiful coloring. Lots of different blondes with low lights. Beautiful hairline. That is Evie. And if you want Evie longer, she comes like 26 inches. So if you'd rather have a longer Evie, just let me know and I will customize her. All right, another drop ship, TikTok drop ship. This one, if you'll see pictures on the site, the SITE, of its original form, it was a lace front T part, but it was very waxy almost and thick. So again, that's fine. You may want to do your own customs. You may love her just the way she is, and you can purchase her in that form, and she'll come straight from the manufacturer. I can't remember her name. Anyway, this is the customized form. But if you go to the collection, TikTok dropship collection, you will see her. And again, you have the option of buying her directly from the manufacturer, come straight to you, I never see her, or the customized version, which is a lace front T-part, premium heat resistant synthetic. And it's a cute little neutral blonde, neutral to warm blonde, longer, like wavy bob. And even though she's a T part, again, I just kind of manipulated her to be a side part. But she can totally be a T part. She is non-rooted. And to me, just thinning her, making a few more layers, and giving her some permatease and lift made a world of difference. But the before and after pictures are on the SITE. And again, you get to choose whether she's customized or not. Another budget friendly that I love, because you know I love me some U parts. This is a small lace front U part, premium heat resistant synthetic, or sorry, high quality heat resistance, low heat resistant synthetic, close wefted adjustable straps. This is Anne Marie Blonde. So she is customized. I gave her a little permatease, a little lift. I thinned her and gave her some layers, and boom. Because you know, anytime you have a U part or a T part, they're typically going to be pretty flat on top. So giving them that volume really helps. It is low heat resistant, but fantastic fiber. Tangles very little, especially now that it's thinned. This is the blonde, and she comes in multiple colors that are gorgeous and budget friendly. Now, if you love a good maroon coloring, this came from a newer manufacturer that I'm dealing with, And I think she's stunning. Lace front, T-part, premium heat-resistant synthetic, close-rifted, adjustable straps. Definitely a standard cap. And she has curtain bangs and all the bells and whistles. But I love her coloring. Look at that coloring, how amazing. I think burgundy is going to be the color for this fall. And I have some beautiful, beautiful colors coming. She's been hanging upside down, so her curtain bangs are kind of like. But I love this coloring. Now, another custom designed WBR is Annabette. I think there's only 2 or 3 left, but Annabette is a newer release. I can't believe we still have any left. But she's a 13 by 3 lace front, free part, premium heat resistant synthetic, Futura blend, petite to standard, and she is phenomenal. She has this gorgeous, like darker reading that is brown and looks almost burnt. Look at that. How cute. Cool tone blonde with low lights. This is Annabette. Low density. You don't have to do anything but cut the lace and throw her on your head. She is phenomenal. This is Annabette. And I just have, I think, 2 or 3 left. But she is great. Annabette, custom WBR. And again, for the TikTok dropship, I have Alexandra, which comes very long, very thick, but beautiful, that can come straight from the manufacturer, or you can get her customized at various lengths. This is one of the shorter lengths. Lace front, T-part, premium heat-resistant synthetic. This is Alexandria customized. So she literally comes like 28 inches, I think. So this is the customized version. You've got that beautiful ashy blonde with a platinum. And even though she's a T-part, I've got her fixed with permatease and lift to where you can wear her on the side as well if you like a side part. That is Alexandria. And again, you're going to have the options. Come straight from the manufacturer, not customized, or customized straight from me. And both options are listed. Oh, there's Kelly. Okay. There's Miss Calico. All right. So I'm going to show you Sunshine next. She is a basic cap, high quality, heat resistant, and the funkiest color, which I absolutely love, Sunshine. She is this peachy pink. Now, you have 2 options. You can purchase her as she is, or you can purchase her customized. All I did was give her some lift, permatease, and a few more layers. But look at this coloring. It is so cute. I would totally wear her anywhere, anytime, even to meet Youngblood. Beautiful. Just saying. And then you have another custom TikTok dropship, which is a U-part, small lace front. This is Darlene, which comes very long, like 26 inches with layering, or you can get her customized. She has a little bit of long layering, but she's definitely thinned, so she won't tangle as much. And these gorgeous blondes, and of course I love my U-parting. So again, that is your choice. You get to pick which one. Now, Calico. So Calico was a wig that would not sell straight because she's very blocky in her coloring. So what I did is I changed the curl pattern, and I have her at medium length, which is beautiful. I've sold those, but I can always get more. And then I made her in a short style, like a short Utah curl bob. Lace front, 13x3, free parting, premium heat resistant synthetic. This is the Calico short. Okay, so you've got this shorter bob with the kind of blocky with the Utah curl. But again, you know, when she was straight, all of that coloring was just very brown, white. So this breaks it up. It doesn't look nearly as blocky with the curl. And of course, you've got the platinum at the hairline, which is going to make it look a lot more realistic. It's not blocky at the hairline, which I love. All the platinum is there. And she's awesome. So this is the short version. Again, she does come in a medium version. And then the Jonevas. I just can't say enough good. The only Joneva I have to show right now is the Joneva Mocha Latte, I think. Or just Mocha. Anyway, it's the dark one. But she comes in multiple colors, and I have more coming in. So she's that universal cap, that stretchy cap that we all love. She is a T-part small lace front. She has an added band and very comfortable combs. This is the Joneva in the mocha or mocha latte, but look at that. Great fiber, very soft. Of course, it's a T part instead of a U part, even though it's budget friendly, so that makes it look even more real. I have added layering and thinned, and this is the end result. And I think she's fantastic. And again, these caps, they just kind of suck to your head. They're perfection. This is Joneva. She is budget friendly and available in many colors. All right, I'm losing, folks. So I'm going to go, and I need to eat anyway. So be sure that you look at our site, that you download the app. Again, we're giving away Dolly on July 31st on a live show to everyone that has signed up for emails and updates on the SITE, and also push notifications on the Tele APP, which are both in the LINK and the B10. Thank you for watching me today. Thank you for everyone that purchased. I will be doing probably a lot more of these. And when I get my barn back tomorrow, I will please join my live show tomorrow night. It will be more formal. I'll have more to show. And Monday night, I will even have more new ones to show. So thank you again. Love you all. Have a wonderful Saturday evening and stay safe.